Carrie Bradshaw, we're just starting her column nowadays as a 32-year-old in 2025. What would you think her first piece would be about?
Choice, a women's right to choose, because now it's in the crosshairs again. I think when she was writing that column in 1997, women had liberties, or so we thought. And in our country, the right to choose is not available anymore across the country. So I think that would be a point of very keen interest for her.
I don't know if you've seen, but some people online have been rewatching the series.
And suddenly, there he was wearing Armani on Sunday.
Carrie and Big had a completely toxic relationship that never would have worked out.
Don't you love how Big always makes it clear that he's not actually putting in the effort?
And they're saying that Carrie and Big's relationship was actually toxic. What's your take on that?
The ways in which we conduct our relationships is most assuredly different than it was 20 years ago. I'm not sure I'm quite as punitive about certain things that I think a different generation might respond or object to. I think there were times that Carrie and Big were great together. There were times that they weren't, and they behaved badly, used bad judgment, spoke in ways in which I think were very much a portrait of the generation that raised them. So a lot of what we see in a relationship has a lot to do with the way our parents behaved. And so I'm not as condemning of it as a younger generation might be, because they have different thoughts about the ways in which romantic relationships, the way it should look and behave. So I'm more forgiving of the places in which both parties fell short or weren't at their best.
I think I've got time for one last question.
Yes, okay. What's
What's the one Carrie quote that people always throw at you?
Oh my goodness. Meanwhile downtown. That's pretty frequent. Hello, lover. I get that a lot.
Hello, lover.